Hi there, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the home selling process and all the hurdles that you need to jump through in order to get your house sold. My name is Abby Flynn. I'm a broker associate with Ketchum Realty Group in Tallahassee, Florida. And the first hurdle you need to do is to list your house. And to list your house, you need to hire an experienced realtor. An experienced realtor is going to be worth way more than the commission that you agree to pay them. That realtor will put your house in the multiple listing service in order to help you find a qualified buyer. And once enough qualified buyers have seen your house, you are going to get showing requests. Showing requests are your chance to wow the buyer. Just like if you were going on a date with someone, you would take a shower, put on clean clothes, and make sure you smell nice. The same goes with showing a new buyer your home. Make sure everything is cleaned, make sure everything is light and bright, and that the buyer can see themselves living there. Next, after several showings, you're going to get offers and you're going to enter negotiations. During this time, you can change many of the terms and conditions of the sale contract. But remember, sellers, once you've signed, you're locked in. You can't walk away. But a buyer has 15 days to decide to walk away for any reason during that inspection process. And that's what comes next. After you negotiate, remember your house needs to stay in the same condition, minus some normal wear and tear, that it was on the day the buyer left that contract. Make sure that all of your utilities are turned on. Even if you have a fireplace with propane that you've never used, make sure that it works for the buyer. Inspections can come in many different ways. It can include a buyer driving by your neighborhood, or if you've had a pre-listing inspection, there's a chance that the buyer is just going to take your inspection and enter a closing date. But during that inspection process, the bank is also going to order an appraisal. That appraisal is an independent evaluation of your home. He will tour your home and compare your home to other homes that have sold in the market. Remember, this is the last person you have to sell to in this process. Make sure that you wow that appraiser just like you would that buyer. Make sure you smell nice and look nice and all those things that you would do if it was a potential buyer. That appraisal will write that report up and send it back to the bank. There's a good chance that you're never going to see it. You're never going to see the value of it unless it comes back low, so you don't really want to see it. All right, after the appraisal comes the lien search. The title agent is going to make sure that when the property transfers ownership from you to the buyer, that there are no liens remaining on the property. Generally, you never hear from them. That means that's a good thing. There wasn't any liens. They didn't find any clouds on the title. After that lien search, the survey will be ordered. Some contracts in the Tallahassee area require that the seller provide a survey if they have it. It is something that you can offer up to the buyer as a little piece of goodwill. It saves them a couple $100, but not all title agents will accept it, and some buyers just want to know where the property lines are anyway and will order a separate survey. You will see the little flags go on the corners of your property probably before closing. After the survey, 3 days before closing, usually not before, you will get an estimated closing proceeds. The document is drafted for your review. Please read it over carefully, because if you get to the closing table and you find a mistake, it's really hard to correct it at that point. But read over those and make sure you go over that with your realtor. Make sure that you're not paying for anything that you didn't agree to pay for. Come closing day, most contracts in Tallahassee require that the seller be moved out and have left their house in a clean condition. Buyers will walk through the house the day before, the day of closings, if you plan to remove accordingly. If you have any other conditions that must be met, like repairs or anything like that, that's still be settled at that point. Closing day, if you have lived in a home with your spouse, even if that spouse is not on the deed or the mortgage, your spouse is likely going to have to